fuck? The internet challenge that ended over 199 lives, bro. I understand
I
and
feel like
wish to
everyone is
proceed.
warned.
Come on.
I feel like everyone is warned about the dangers of the internet as a child. And I feel like the vast majority of us aren't stupid enough to fall for some of these tricks that we see on the internet. But what if I told you that 8 years ago, in the early ages of 2016, yep, 2016 was 8 years ago, there was a challenge created by a man
Which is crazy to think about.
that was so brutal, so messed up, that it caused
8 years ago? What the fuck? How long ago was this shit? 5 months ago? It is. Oh my goodness.
an international manhunt after allegedly 200 people took their own lives. A challenge that disappeared, but returned years later under a new alias with a horrifying new photo linked to it. Today, lady and man, I am talking about the Blue Whale Challenge.
What?
I am Steve.
It's called the Blue Whale Challenge.
Now, to finish the game, you must yourself, and kids are actually doing it. We want to warn you, the content of this story may be disturbing, but the
There is no fucking way there was ever a challenge called the Blue Whale Challenge where kids were actually killing themselves to end the fucking game. Are you kidding me, bro? What the fuck?
the information could help save a life.
Team 12's Kevin Kennedy shows us why kids are accepting this challenge.
Ugh. Is that like the fucking maker?
Before I start, this video obviously talks about some pretty heavy topics. If you or anyone you know is struggling, please contact someone. I've linked some resources below for confidential help. Know that you are loved.
Thank you.
The story of the Blue Whale Challenge
Thank you for that, man. I feel very heartwarmed. Thank you, bro.
technically starts
Genuinely. Like, I'm not even being sarcastic.
in 2015, shrouded by mystery. In November 2015, a Russian teenager posted a selfie with the caption, "Nya, bye," before unaliving herself. Her death was then discussed in internet forums and groups, becoming a sort of urban legend. Soon after, Russian journalists started writing about these alleged death groups, describing the F-57 groups on Russian social media, VK, which was essentially Russia's version of Facebook. These Russian journalists claims that the death groups led to the unaliving of over 130 teenagers.
What?
While these earlier stories
130 fucking people?
can't technically be linked to the Blue Whale Challenge, it's commonly theorized that these death groups were the creators of this Blue Whale Challenge. And doing my research for this topic was pretty messed up. Just wait until I tell you the real reason behind why they created the Blue Whale Challenge in the first place. Because the creators' reasons pretty fucked up. In 2016,
My thing is, why did it even become so popular to begin with? Just because I feel like anything that had challenge in it back in like 2015 through like 2018 maybe, it was like you put challenge in it and it'll fucking blow up and everybody will do that challenge, bro.
it didn't take long for the Blue Whale Challenge to go global. This is when it technically became a challenge, and it would span over 50 days with the requirement to do one task per day, with the moderators watching your move daily. Let that sink in.
What?
You had to complete one challenge a day for 50 days with moderators watching your every move. But this is where the folklore
What you
for the
mean
Blue Whale Challenge
moderators?
starts
Like they'll have cameras in your fucking shit or something?
to get a little bit dicey. As the Blue Whale Challenge started to become more widespread, many people took it upon themselves to create their own group and pretend to be administrators for this challenge. Many of these being teenagers aged 12 to 14, not adults like the media speculated. Regardless, they still used the same challenge list that was pretty fucked up. I'm not going to read through this entire list. Most of it goes into pretty graphic detail. If you want to read through the list, look it up yourself. Sorry.
What's the challenge? Blue Whale Challenge. Let me see that. Well, it's not even over here. go. Rules. I didn't even spell rules right. Holy fuck. Oh my god, this is a real thing. Holy shit. What? One, curve with the razor F57 on your head. Send a photo of the, wait, carved, I mean, not curve. Wake up at 4:20 a.m. and watch physical and scary videos. I don't even know how you say that. That's why I fucking shut up on this word. In scary videos that Crudner send you, what the fuck? Cut your arm with a razor along your veins, but not too deep. Only 3 cuts and send a photo to. Bro, what the fuck am I reading right now? Cut your lips. Poke your hand. Bro, don't do any of this shit. What the all this shit is like. It's like they wanted you to kill yourself. I mean, literally, the end literally says, 1, jump off a high building, take your life. Who the fuck is in charge of this shit, bro? And nobody got, like, held up responsible for this shit? Oh my god.
Each day, the challenges get slightly more messed up. On day 2, it starts off pretty tame, with the user required to wake up at 4:30 and watch a scary video and show it to the administrator, but the next day you're required to cut your arm on the veins.
Exactly. What the fuck is this shit? First off, the whole scary video thing, I was thinking more of like Goric shit. Bro, I had this one. I had my cousin's cousin. I didn't have him, but he would just send me gore gore, the most gore gore shit possible, bro. And I would always get mad every time he send me, and I would tell him, bro, stop sending me that shit. I'm like, bro, no. Cause then I start overthinking and be like, oh, what if that was me? That could be me. Like, no, what the fuck? That shit would blow me.
But don't worry, they specified that you don't have to go too deep. So, I guess they're not that bad after all. Right? At day 26, the administrator tells you the date of your death, and you just have to accept it. No, that's literally what it says. You just have to accept it.
And my thing
And then
is,
at day 50, you're required to win the challenge. I'm not going to spell it out for you. I'm pretty sure you understand what they mean by that. The challenge itself was pretty easy to join. It could either be joined by using specific hashtags, where an administrator would reach out to you directly, or by joining specific groups on social media.
I just can't believe it. Like, these people actually got that many, that many people to fucking participate.
Apparently, all of this would lead to the user downloading a Blue Whale Challenge app. I'm not sure how true that story is. It's quite foggy, and researching it, some people say there was an app, some people say there wasn't. The internet has done a good job of trying to erase it now, but apparently didn't know how to erase it back when the challenge was actually happening.
Yeah, they should have done that shit. How many people, like, wasted their lives for a fucking challenge, bro? Holy crap. That is insane.
Boggles my mind that the moderation was that terrible back in the day. But then again, I remember seeing some pretty raw stuff on Facebook when I was 13. The internet was a lot more fucked up back then. The Blue Whale Challenge ended with the arrest of 3 men between 2016 to 2018. It's still speculated how many people died during this challenge, but it is confirmed that at least 20 did. In 2016 was the arrest of the supposed creator...
Clickbaiting ass dude, bro. Holy shit. That killed over 199 lives, bro. I'm gonna use that.
Philip Budeikin.
He
He claims to have created the challenge to cleanse the world, stating, and I quote, "There are people, and then there is biodegradable waste. I was cleansing our society of such people. Sometimes I start to think that it's wrong, but in the end I had the feeling I was doing the right thing."
What?
Cool.
Bro, you targeted little kids. Their fucking brain isn't even developed. Bro, what are you talking about waste? Holy shit. Like, at least, bro, 20 kids, though. That's sad, bro.
What a top bloke. And in 2018, Russian financial advisor Nikita Nirov was also arrested. Nikita had managed to convince 10 teenagers to unalive themselves. He was known to have a deep hatred towards teenagers, believing they were wicked and deserved to die. Was Nikita never a teenager or something?
I was about to say,
Did he just...
were you born fucking 25? No, you were a teenager. Holy shit.
skip that whole phase? It seems like a really weird thing to hate. Now, most people would expect this story to end here, but what if I showed you this image?
Here.
Sorry, I should have given you a jump scare warning.
My bad.
Yep. In 2020, the Blue Whale Challenge came back, but this time under a new alias, Jonathan Galindo.
2020? I don't remember hearing about no Blue Whale Challenge in 2020.
The Dog Man, Cursed Goofy. He went by many names. While not technically labeled as the Blue Whale Challenge anymore, the challenges remained pretty much identical. This time, people would be targeted without seeking it out on their own. Most of the time being messaged on social media by an account linked to Jonathan Galindo, asking if the user wants to play a game. This time, the account would threaten to track your IP if you decline, which is kind of stupid to think about.
Which would get a lot of kids scared. I'd just be like, alright, bet then, track my shit. I don't give
I'm
a
sure
fuck.
it scared the shit out of people then. It's pretty hard to find any more information about Jonathan Galindo and how successful this Blue Whale Challenge resurgence was, so I assume by the lack of media coverage, no one fell for the cursed Goofy. The Blue Whale Challenge is now over, and I hope it remains that way. And as always, guys, thank
Yes.
you so much for watching. Like, share.
Oh, look, he makes another one. The YouTube trend that ended 4 lives. Bro, it's so fucking interesting. I'm not gonna watch it right now, but I am gonna put this shit as watch later for night. Actually, I could just